Isaiah 48:10, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. Call halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone who teach you well, peace and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. I'm the brother Abal Gabar from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Tampa, Florida. Coming at you with an in transit, an impromptu a lesson on the road, spiritual talk, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopeful elect. And you see the title of the lesson, we have to suffer to get to the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, this is the pathway that Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai seen fit. Okay, a path of patience, temperance, the furnace of affliction. All right, and we're all being tried and tested, and through this trying period, it doesn't feel good. We're catching hell, but it's actually purging us, man. All right, the scriptures tell you, hey, Shalom, Naikwam, if you could actually drop this scripture for me, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. If you could grab that, that would be a blessing. All right, I'll put it on the screen. But we know the scriptures say that, okay? Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. There's only one path to the kingdom of heaven. 2nd Ezra is, what is that, 7. Like there was a deep water on one side and then fire on the other side. It's narrow, man. The pathway to the kingdom of heaven is narrow, and it's a lot of tribulation, a lot of anguish, a lot of distress. You're going to lose things, man. You're not going to be liked. You're going to be hated. All right? But this is all part of the chastening, the chastisement of Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, man. The Lord is chastening us. Just like you chasten your son. If you have a son, you chasten him. You punish him for his wrongdoings. Well, guess what? We're being punished. And we're sons of the Most High. Yasharallah. He Prince Power. He is a prince of God. We are princes of the Most High God. We're sons of God. All right, and the Lord is chastening us. All right, but this lesson is going to be for the newer brothers and sisters. Understanding that when you come into this truth and you serving Yahweh Basham, Yahweh Shai, you're changing your life. A lot of times, people think that their life is just going to get better. Now that you know that you're an Israelite, you stopped eating pork and you came back to the laws of the Most High. People think that your life's just going to get easier. And actually, it's the opposite, man. Life gets harder, okay? Because we don't fit in with this world, man. You're not supposed to fit in with this world. You're going to be tried. And really, it's the Most High that's trying us. He's testing us. All right? And I quoted the scripture. Like I said, if a brother could grab it and drop it in the comment section. Through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we're being tried. The Lord has chosen us in the furnace of affliction, man. Catching hell, constantly testing us, man. But you need to understand that, that the chastisement is not to destroy us. All right, it's to purge us. All right, we have to understand the scriptures tell you to count the cost to understand what we're a part of, man. The scriptures tell you the servant is not greater than his master. Our master is Yahweh Shai. Look at Yahweh Shai, man. Look at the suffering he had to go through. And no man on earth would ever suffer as much as Yahweh Shai had to suffer, man. Getting put up on that cross, being mocked, spat upon by his own people. All right? And that was the walk that Yahweh Shai had to walk. And we're walking, after his footsteps, man. All right? We're walking after the footsteps of Yahweh Shai, man. And what comes with that is a lot of grief, okay? A lot of suffering. All right, people are not gonna like you. You're gonna be despised. You know, family is not gonna be, you know, talking to you as much. You got to separate from these unbelievers, anyways, man. All right, if they're not in this truth, scriptures tell you, can two walk together unless they be agreed, man. You know, so I mean, you keep the commandments. You know, you honor your mother, your father. You know, you're respectful. But at the same time, you got to disconnect from this world, bro. From all these people, you got to let this shit go. Right? Because we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. The true adversity hasn't even really begun yet. You know, now, that's not to take away from the hell that brothers is catching. I know brothers is catching hell, man. We all catching hell. We going through it, man. If it's not one thing, it's another, man. If your car didn't break down, you're having issues at the job. If you're not having issues at the job, your woman's giving you hell. You know, your situation at home, you know, you might be, you know, short on rent. Whatever it is, all different types of hell, bodily ailments, brothers catching hell left and right, bro. But that's how the Lord fashioned this walk. And that's why the scriptures tell you, then shall it be known who are my chosen, man. The chosen is going to be known because through this adversity, these men, us brothers, and Lord willing, we be the elect, and you brothers are going to have faith, man. All right? Which is going to keep you safe in the time of affliction, man. We catching hell now. The Lord is preparing us. That's why we going through all the hell we going through, the shit we catching, you know, the affliction, is the Lord is preparing us for the great time of testing that's come upon this earth that's about to come, man. When there's going to be no more food in the stores, when there's going to be riots, protests, people killing each other, gonna see people getting gunned down in front of you. You know, the time of Jacob's trouble, all hell breaking loose on the earth. Now, an apocalyptic situation, and we're going to have to remain firm in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So let me read this again. Isaiah 48:10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction. Okay? The Lord has chosen us in the furnace of affliction. All right? So that's why we catch hell. There's a reason behind it. You don't just come into the truth and think life is just going to get easier. No, shit's going to get harder, man. All right? That's the truth. But the real men of the Lord, whoever the men of the Lord are, they're going to endure. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up now. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. Understand that. Count the cost. Understand what you're a part of. You claim to be a Hebrew Israelite. You claim to be a son of the Most High or a daughter of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Understand you're going to catch hell, man. How you deal with it. Can you deal with it? Do you have patience? The elder apostles, starting with the elder apostle Tahar on down, always says, wise saying, we need to learn to love to suffer. Learn to love to suffer, man. All right, and that's a mouthful right there, man. You know, and that's something we all battle every single day, man. Every single day, we're learning how to embrace the suffering that comes with serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Realizing and seeing life for what it really is, understanding what we're a part of, understanding that we have to go through this narrow path. You have to go through it, or else you're not going to receive the inheritance at the other end. You're not going to make it, man. And that's why the elect is such a small number, because only this remnant, the small number, are gonna walk that walk, man. Okay, that tightrope. Okay, and right now we're walking the walk, brothers. We're on the path. We're there. Okay, the fire's on the right, the deep water on the left. Now we got to keep our eyes single. Okay, you got to have be concentrated on one goal, which the goal is to make it into the chariot, man. To endure unto the end. He that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. The Apostle Paul, he likened this thing unto a race and a fight. This is a fight. All right? And it's not about how fast you're running the race. It's not about how good you can throw a punch. It's about how long you can endure the affliction. How long you can endure taking a punch. You know? This is a marathon. Okay? This is about endurance. It's about long suffering, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, they are long suffering, man. So we have to be long suffering. You want to be a god, you want to be a king, you want to be a ruler, you have to be long suffering, man. Okay? You have to know how to take a punch. It's not about how hard you can throw a punch. You got to know how you can take a punch. It's about how you can you take a punch? And when you get knocked down on your ass, do you have the integrity and do you have the character to get your ass back up and keep fucking fighting, man? Because if you give up, that's it. That's your ass. You got a missile waiting for you, man. Brother, hey, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is to be feared, bro. All right? Because the Lord got everybody, he got everybody trapped. And either you're trapped to get salvation, to be delivered from the chains of darkness, or you trapped to be destroyed, man. When you find out that you're a Hebrew Israelite, it's like the Lord cornered you. He put you in a box. He cornered you in. Okay? And if you're the elect and you endure, the Lord's going to deliver you. Okay? It's ultimately for your benefit at the end of the day. For the brothers and sisters that believe, us being in this truth is for our benefit. But we have to go through the adversity. We have to go through the affliction. You have to catch hell. Okay? The servant is not greater than his master, man. We got to go through this path. There's only one way to the kingdom of heaven, man. This is the way. Walk you in it. This is the way. The narrow path. The lonely road. Okay? And we got to walk it, man. We got to walk it with integrity. All right? Because Yahweh Shai, he died for us, man. He died for our sins, man. Lord willing, we be the elect. You know, Lord willing, his blood covers us on the first go around. But you have to remember what Yahweh Shai stood for, man. Remember his sacrifice. All right? That's our greatest example. Our greatest example is Yahweh Shai, man. Let's read it again. Sirach 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You better prepare to be tempted by Satan, man. And we know that, hey, you know who Satan works for? Satan works for the big boss, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. So when Satan is fucking with you and afflicting you, you better understand who's really afflicting you. Read the book of Job. All right? The sons of God came to present themselves before the Most High. And guess what? Satan came along also. We know that Satan is a son of God as well. And Satan does what the Most High wants him to do. And sometimes the Most High will put Satan on your ass, man. Truth be told, if it's not one thing, it's another. All right? And it's a test. The Most High is testing your integrity. If you truly believe, man, anybody can say they believe. You know, when you got a fridge full of food, you know. But how much more if you get kicked out, or if you on the street, or you become a pilgrim when all hell breaks loose, you don't got no food. Are you gonna believe that? All right. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. And look, I just hit a piece of damn wood. You can't make it up, bro. That's Satan. Look, this guy dropping wood out of his damn fucking car, man. I gotta get around this guy. The fuck is going on? As we doing this shit. Can't make this shit up, man. Wood flying and shit. Fucking cars up. Like, bro, you can't make this shit up. Come on, man. You cannot make this shit up, bro. Man, call hello, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Babu Kusha, Babu Kusha, Babu Kusha. Let me get past this damn truck, dog. Fuck out the way. All right. Verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. So in the time of trouble, make not haste. Turn to the Lord, man. Remember, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah is with us, man. No matter what. And you're going to catch hell. Things ain't just going to be smooth and easy all the fucking time. Realize that. And don't be a bitch about it, man. Man the fuck up. Shit happens. All right? Don't be the whiner and the, why me? Shut the fuck up. You're a king. That's why. You got to go through shit, man. And I'm telling brothers this. I'm telling myself this, man. Shit. And it's easier said than done. Fuck, man. We all catch hell, and you know, we all been in those moments where you know, your emotions kind of get the best of you. You got to learn how to just shake it off, man. Brush your shoulder off. But it says, set thy heart aright, which is your mind. Get your mind right, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble, man. You got to constantly endure. Constantly. You don't just endure for a day. You don't just endure for a year. You endure as long as you have to endure. Your life is on the line, man. All right? Our life is on the line right now, man. Salvation. And what's coming is a nuclear fire, a nuclear bath. So it ain't no regular, judgment. This is the lake of fire that's coming, bro. It says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Yeah, so cleave unto the Most High, man. Count the cost. Understand what you're a part of. All right? Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate, man. Be patient when you are changed to a low estate. Whatever's brought upon you, take it cheerfully, man. Shrug the shoulder. I mean, it's all temporary anyways, bro. Pain is temporary. All right? Pain is temporary, man. But Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, and this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, this is forever, man. This is for eternity. Be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. And that word patient goes into suffering. All right? Through much tribulation, we're going to enter into the kingdom, man. All right? It says, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So acceptable men are being tried in the furnace of adversity, catching hell. We got to go through fire, man. Fire is a purging agency. Okay? Fire is a cleanser. Fire and water are two purging agencies. And the fire of the Most High, I mean, everybody gonna feel the fire. All the Israelites, you gonna feel the fire one way or another. Either you're gonna feel the fire by the furnace of adversity, or you're gonna feel that nuclear fire, man. All right? Lord gonna get you one way or another, man. He gonna put you through the fire. But we're going through the fire of adversity, man. Catching hell. Okay? Being defamed. Being scoffed at. Being hated. Losing. Okay? Losing things, man. Not being comfortable, man. Constantly, being tried, bro. That's the chastening. All right? Ain't nothing, hey, don't think it's strange, man. Ain't nothing strange about it. Yeah, beautiful. The water. Gadal Shal Yasharala, Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples. And that word disciple goes into discipline. So we got to be disciplined, man. It's a walk of, discipline. Because, I mean, the flesh wants you to go off. And that's a battle we're not going to fully overcome until Yahweh Shai change us. Because the flesh is always trying to get you to go off, do some stupid shit. All right? But we got to be disciplined. You got to discipline, man. You got to fight the flesh. You got to fight the temptations, man. It says, conforming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Through much tribulation, man. Not a little bit. Not just every once in a while. No. It's like every day is something new. All right? One thing or another. And you might go, shit. If I go a few weeks without nothing happening, I'm looking around like, shit, man. Well, something's about to go off, man. My car about to break down. Someone's going to give me hell. Something's going to happen. My job, whatever, man. Because that's the path that we walk in, man. So prepare your mind for that. Don't be don't wishful think too much out of reality, man. Think about reality. Take reality for what it is. Understand that we're going to suffer, man. As men of the Lord, as future kings, as future gods, we're going to suffer. We have to suffer. Okay? And that's what's going to make us righteous judges, man. Knowing both sides of the spectrum. The water. Naiquam. James 5 and 11. Behold, we count them hope which endure. Ye have heard of the patience of Job, and have seen the end of the Lord, that the Lord is very pitiful and tender mercy. All right? Read the book of Job. Job caught hell, bro. All right? He was catching hell. He started getting boils on his skin, and then his woman was like, hey, goes to show you the faith of these women. All right? She said, curse the Most High and die. Pretty much say F the Most High and, just die. All right? But Job, he kept his integrity. And guess what? At the end of that, he got everything that he lost back. He lost family, lost friends. His woman turned on him. He got boils. He lost his cattle. He lost everything. But he kept his integrity. And that was a trial of the Most High, man. And that's what the Lord is putting us through. Right? We got to start seeing our losses as gains. Okay? Because what I've noticed, speaking as a man, is when you lose something, that shit hurts, man. But on the other end of it, there's always something better. All right? There's always something better. You might lose something today. It's going to sting. It's going to hurt. Remember the Lord. Pray about it. But there's always something better on the other side, man. Whether it comes in a week, a month, a year, there's always something better waiting. All right? Evolution, man. We're evolving. All right? Beautiful scripture. Yeah, 1 Peter. This is what I wanted. Shalom. 1 Peter 4 and 12 through 13. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. You got to read these scriptures, man. Don't think it's strange when you catching hell. As soon as you start catching hell, the flesh immediately wants you to start tripping. We got to get more accustomed, speaking as a man to myself, but as to the body as well. We got to get more accustomed to embrace the suffering, okay? And not to think it like a strange thing. Not to bring it, let it bring you down, And I mean, it's easier said than done, but we gotta examine ourselves. We gotta realize what we're a part of, realize the God that we serve, okay? And the reward that's coming with it at the end. Anything worth having does not come easy, man. And that's why there's only 144,000, okay? 12,000 previous tribe, and then you got the 1/3. All right, it's a small number. It says, but rejoice in as much as you are partakers. Partakers of Hamashiach's suffering, that when his glory shall be revealed, you may be glad also with exceeding joy. So we're suffering with Yahushua, man. So that when he comes back, we can be glorified. We're suffering with him now. So when he gets his glory, we can get our glory as well. All right? We got to go through it. That's it, man. There's only one way. It's only one way, man. You got to go through the straight and narrow. You got to catch hell. You got to be hated. You got to be despised. You got to lose. All right? But let's start. Speaking as a man, let's start, and we it's a battle every day. We should do this more and more. Let's start embracing our losses, man, and really realizing that this is all temporary. And if you lose something today, you're gonna get something better in the future. Just believe, man. All right? There's always something waiting better, man. But do you believe that? Do you have patience? All right? The Most High is not going to give you nothing that you can't handle, man. But yeah, so there's only one way to the kingdom, man. We got to go through the straight and narrow. Understand what we're a part of. Let's understand more and more daily. Let's grow in the grace. Embrace the suffering. Learn to love to suffer, man. Don't be the crybaby bitch all the time. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. You know, suck it up. All right, so hey, with that, call hello, Yahweh Shemi. I was shy. Don't think it's strange, man. Till next time, shalom.